Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and today's video is going to be one that I am not too excited to do actually. This is my video on why I denied my Disney College program acceptance. So just for a little bit of a background, I have applied to the Disney College program 4 times, and the first 3 times I applied, I did not get accepted. The very first time I applied, I got to the phone interview and then later got my no longer in consideration or NLIC email. The second time I applied, I didn't even get a web-based interview or a WBI, and the third time I applied, I didn't get a WBI either. Then the fourth time I applied, I started to lose hope because a lot of people were already getting their web-based interview and I hadn't gotten mine. And then in October, which was about 2 months after I had applied because the apps came out in August, and this is in reference to the spring semester that people are currently checking in for, I got my web-based interview in October. So I was super excited. I mean, I was just over the moon. It was, you know, finally a step in the right direction. So I went home that day, immediately took the WBI and passed, because with the web-based interview, you do find out right away whether or not you passed. And thankfully I did pass. And then I scheduled my phone interview, which is the next step, for the following week. Had my phone interview. It went amazingly. I felt super confident getting off the phone. I just felt like everything went really well. And then a few weeks later, I found out that I was accepted into the program. So I was accepted for quick service food and beverage, which is not everyone's top role, but I was actually really excited about being accepted for quick service. Honestly, I just wanted to work at Disney. I wasn't being picky about what role I was going to get accepted for. Of course, I mean, I would love to be accepted for character performer or character attendant just because they're things that really hold a special place in my heart. But just because I was accepted for quick service did not determine whether or not I would want to do the program. I mean, that is insane. Like, if you put something on your application that you would do, then don't be surprised if you get accepted for that. If you put even any type of interest on your application, then there's a good chance that you could be accepted for it. So that's definitely just something to keep in mind. But when I found out that I got accepted, I mean, I was just so excited. I remember being at work and just seeing the email, and it's the craziest story too, because I had a feeling that I was going to get accepted that day. There was just something that was telling me that it was going to be a good day. I was going to get accepted, and I went to work that day. And I worked in like an arts and crafts type store, and I went to pick up an item that I had to get, and I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. I wasn't even really looking, I just accidentally grabbed the wrong one, and it was stickers, and they were all Florida stickers. And I was like, that's interesting. So then I was going through, about an hour later, I went to go pick something else up, and it was stickers again, but this time it was the correct one. But when I picked it up, the first 2 stickers that I saw on the pack said, "Today's the day, magic awaits." And I was just like, are you guys trying to tell me something here? Like, something is definitely, you know, afoot. So I could tell, like, I was just getting these positive vibes that I was going to get accepted. And then I just kept visualizing myself getting my acceptance email, just seeing the congratulations from the Disney College recruiting team, you know, getting that email in, and I just kept picturing myself working there and all of these things. And then I went to lunch and I checked my email and I had my acceptance, and I just started crying, and I just was telling everybody. I was just so excited. So just for a little piece of background information, just some context, in February of this year, I am actually going to be going on a cruise, which was given to me last April for my 21st birthday. So this has been something that was planned for almost a whole year. Like I said, I turned 21 in April and the cruise is in February, so it's been planned for, you know, over 10 months. And I got my acceptance, and I reached out to the recruiting team to tell them about the cruise and to ask about what I do in regards to time off. So they come to tell me that unfortunately you cannot request time off until you actually go down to start your program. So the only start date, because I did get accepted a little bit late, the only start date that they had left was January 28th, and my cruise was on February like 5th or 6th. I can't remember exactly my start. I should probably figure that out, but I think it's either February, I think it's February 6th. So just a couple weeks after my start date. So I just knew that that wasn't gonna work out, and they weren't really doing anything to work with me, which is like totally fine. I mean, I understand it's their policy. It's just that was kind of unfortunate, just because I had put so much into getting accepted into the program, and then I finally got accepted, and then unfortunately I wasn't even able to, you know, take the acceptance. So that really was unfortunate, and you know, I was really upset about that, but I totally understand everything happens for a reason. So there were a few other little things that, you know, I would be missing out on this year. Like Chandler, my boyfriend, and I do have a tradition of going to the first Phillies game, which is our home baseball team, every year on opening day, like their home opener. We have a tradition of doing that ever since we started going out. So if I was in Florida, fortunately we would be missing out on that. Also, Chandler was really hoping to come down with me, and unfortunately with his job, there wasn't any openings to transfer. He does work in a place that would be able to transfer over to a different state, but unfortunately there was no openings at that time. So there were definitely a few things that kind of played a part, but of course the main thing was just the time off. And I'm not making this video, this is not trying to be like a clickbait type of video to be like, oh, don't accept your college program, you know, acceptance. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I am going to be reapplying again shortly, so I of course want to just clear the air on that. This is not me bashing Disney in any type of way at all. Believe me, my biggest dream is still definitely to work for Disney, so that will be happening sooner rather than later. I can guarantee you I'm gonna bring that into my life very soon. And this is really just kind of a clarification, because I did tell a lot of people that I was going to do the program, and unfortunately now I'm not going to do the program this semester, but that's really okay. Honestly, everything does happen for a reason. I am definitely a firm believer in divine timing, and that everything will happen when it's supposed to happen. So I just know that this wasn't my time. Like I said, there were a few things that made it clear to me that maybe going the spring semester as my first time wouldn't be the best option. Maybe starting in the fall would be the better option for me, and then maybe extending into the spring, because by then I would have some time and I would have a little bit of, not necessarily seniority, but I would definitely have more ability, I'm assuming, to get a day off or two, just because I've been there a little bit longer. They already know me. I probably would already know my team leaders, all of that kind of stuff. And also, like I said, I was more than thrilled to be accepted for quick service food and beverage, but maybe I didn't, you know, maybe the divine timing didn't work out this time around, because maybe when I get accepted next time, I'll get accepted for my dream role, which is being a performer or being a character attendant. They're definitely my top two roles. So, you know, maybe that's why I didn't get to go this time. Maybe me getting accepted this time was kind of just a reminder that I am capable of doing it, because when I didn't even get my WBI those other two times I applied, I started getting really down on myself that maybe I wasn't good enough to get accepted into the program. I actually have gotten hired by Disney as well, which I believe I have a Disney college program video up where I talk a little bit about my experiences with applying for Disney. I believe I do have one up that I put up last year. So if I am right about that, I will link that down below so that you guys can watch that and I don't have to talk too much about it in this video. But I have gotten hired, and unfortunately, just the way it was set up with me getting hired, I didn't have much notice to get down there, and so unfortunately I did have to turn down the hire that they offered me. But like I said, the college program is definitely something that is a dream of mine, and I will definitely be accomplishing that dream. I know that it will be a reality sooner rather than later, like I said, so I'm just keeping my hopes up. And like I said, maybe this was just God's way of telling me that don't worry, your time is coming. See, you can get accepted. You will get accepted when your time is here. And I am a very firm believer in divine timing, so I know that my time will definitely come soon enough. And this is also just a reminder to everyone out there that it took me 4 times to get accepted. And you know what? Honestly, just don't give up on that, because I was starting to feel really down about the fact that I was not getting accepted, and I just was doing all the same things that everyone else was doing. I was using all the right words, which who even knows what the right words mean, you know what I mean? But I was using all of the correct words, as they say, in my application, and you know, I wasn't even getting a WBI. And then when the first time when I applied, when I did get my WBI and passed and then went to the phone interview, I thought I did amazing in my phone interview the first time, but you know, I didn't get accepted. But there's always something to learn from, and going back and looking back at it now, I realized that I probably wasn't as confident as I should have been the first time, and then this time around, like I said, I came out of it feeling super confident and all of that. So I just know that everything does happen for a reason, and now that I know I am more than capable of getting accepted into the program, I am just so excited to be applying again soon, and the apps for the fall semester will be coming out in just a few short days, which is insane. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on if I apply for this upcoming fall semester. I am still in school and I'll be in school for a while, so I do have a few more chances, but I will definitely keep you guys updated and let you know if I decide to apply for this semester. And also, I feel like I really kind of want to make a few videos going more in depth with each phase of the application process for the Disney College program. So there are a few things, as I'm sure you've heard me mention, and if you're familiar with the DCP, then you probably understand what all of these terms mean. But if you're not too familiar with the program, you may be confused about some of the terminology that I'm using, which is kind of why I want to make a few separate videos going more into detail about what all of these phases are and what all of these words that I'm using mean. So that would be something like doing a whole video just on the application itself and when you should expect applications to come out, how to best make your application pop, what you should do on the application, just some tips and tricks, and then doing another video on the WBI or the web-based interview, which is the second step, and again, just some tips and tricks and how to best succeed in that. And then of course the third round, which is the phone interview, and just how to give your best phone interview. So I would definitely love to make a separate video for each one of those, going into more depth, just so you guys have a better understanding of what it is. And also, if you are interested in applying for the DCP soon, some ways that you can be successful and get accepted just like I was. So it is a tough program to get accepted into, and if I can help in any sort of way, then I would be more than happy to do that. I am absolutely in love with Disney and everything that Disney is and stands for, and it is just more than my dream to one day work there. And like I said, it will come, and now that I was accepted, I would love to make those sorts of videos for everyone so that you guys have an understanding of how to best have, you know, just have your best chance of getting accepted. I mean, honestly, I know that when I was applying for the very first time, all I did was watch Disney College program videos on tips and tricks, and then also just like watching all of the DCP vlogs. I mean, honestly, like that was just how I spent my time, because I wanted to feel like I had the best chance and just have the most knowledge on how to get accepted. So if I can make some videos for you and maybe answer some questions that I couldn't find anywhere else, or maybe just give tips and tricks that you might not have heard before, I would love to be able to be that person to do that for you. So I will definitely be posting those videos, so be on the lookout for those. Honestly, I just really wanted to make this video, like I said, to just kind of extend some clarification as to why I won't be, attending the program this year, or not this year. Hey, you never know, I could still attend this year in the fall. Why I won't be attending the program this semester. Because like I said, I did tell so many people that I was going to be attending the program, and then unfortunately not long after that I found out that I would not be going. So I just wanted to kind of let everyone know what was going on. Like I said, I did not intend for this to be like clickbait or anything. This is me in no way bashing Disney at all, because this is not their fault. Like I said, this is just their policy. They cannot approve time off before your program starts. So it is what it is. And like I said, divine timing is definitely pertinent, and you have to believe that everything's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, and everything happens for a reason. So I still had something else that I had to accomplish here in cold New Jersey until I get my chance to go down to sunny Orlando and make people's dreams come true by being a Disney World cast member. So be on the lookout for all of my Disney related videos coming soon. Also be on the lookout for when I do get accepted, because I will definitely be vlogging my program when I do go down to do the program, and I cannot wait to see everyone back on my channel soon. Just so you guys know, I do also do lifestyle and makeup type videos. I haven't posted anything in quite a while because I have been very chaotic with my job and school and just everything. It's been insane. But actually today I just felt the need to do something to invest in myself and in my channel, and I went out and bought a brand new camera and a brand new tripod. I'm using a ring light that I got for Christmas. So I have all of these new gadgets. I spent a pretty penny on all of these things. So I'm really hoping that this will not give me any more excuses as to why I cannot record videos for this channel. So definitely be on the lookout for all of the content that I will have coming out soon for you guys. I really do enjoy making videos. It's just been hard recently, like I said, with all of the crazy stuff I've had going on, but now I am more than happy to start doing this more often because I want you guys to just get all of the stuff that I want to tell you guys about. If I have tips and tricks or anything else that I want to share, I really just want you guys to take something from it. That's the main point of me having this channel. You know, I don't like to just hear myself talk. Well, actually, you know, I kind of do like to hear myself talk, but that's not the point of me having this channel. I want to be able to make a difference and share things with you guys, share knowledge that I have, or give any helpful tips and tricks of anything, whether it be Disney, makeup, pageants, lifestyle, whatever it is. So I'm super excited now that I have this new camera, and I'm really excited to see all of the creative and fun new video ideas that I'll be coming out with. So definitely be on the lookout for those, as well as all of my Disney videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!